I just was not happy. I was not myself. Yo homies, it's your boy Debbie. Okay, today I am sitting down and actually talking to the camera for once, which is totally different from what my main purpose for this channel is. For lots of you, you probably have no idea who I am, but anyways, my name's Devon Cleveland. I like to travel, which is something that I'm really saving up money to do, which also ties into this video. If you can't tell by the title of this video, I'm just gonna kind of talk about my college experience, which I really didn't get one because I only went to college for a semester. But before I start this video, it's not a video saying like, oh, you shouldn't go to college, like college is stupid, like you're not gonna learn anything. It's more of like a personal story of like why I don't go to college anymore, and I think this will relate to a lot of people. But yeah, so I'm just gonna start rambling on. This is a rant video, so grab some popcorn, grab your dog, maybe turn on some flicks if you get bored of me. But anyways, so I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and I really wanted to go out of state for college, but unfortunately I just didn't have the kind of money to do that, because who wants to pay $40,000 a year for college? Like, that just blows my mind. Like, that's one thing. Like, college is just so expensive, and I don't know, if it's not something that you're really into, then why pay that much money to be unhappy? A routine that I just didn't like. I couldn't fall into this routine of waking up early in the morning, going to one class, waiting a couple hours, going to another class, and none of the classes that I was in were really interesting to me, you know? Like, my major was fashion communications, but I was in 2 fashion classes. One was more of like a sociology class, and another one was a sewing class, which I'm not going into fashion design at all, so I just thought it was really pointless to be spending all that money on like fabric and all these like sewing utensils when I was never gonna use that in my life. You don't get your personal space anymore. You have to have a roommate. The rooms are not big either. So if you're a person that likes personal space, like living in the dorms is gonna absolutely suck for you. Living in the dorms was just not what I expected. But like going into college, I was like super excited. I was like, I'm gonna be on my own. I'm gonna like start doing something. Like, my future is ahead of me. Like, I'm gonna start like studying, like getting a degree so that I can have a job. But then like I was there, and like at first I really loved it. I was like, okay, like it's just something that I'm gonna have to get used to. It's a new environment. I'm on my own for the first time, you know. But then as the weeks went on, I just like realized I just was not happy. I was not myself. I wasn't working out, eating unhealthy because there's not many options. One time I came home a lot on the weekends just because I don't know, I just like didn't like being down there. I would rather be at home than be stuck in a dorm room being unhappy. And I just had a conversation with my mom. I got really emotional about it. I was just like, I don't know, like it's just really hard. Like, you know, growing up, I never was one that was like, school, like I'm gonna like sit down, study for hours, study for tests. I just kind of like wing it, you know. I just like kind of like high school just kind of like a breeze. Like, I didn't really do much. I wasn't focused on studying. I was just more focused on meeting new people, hanging out with my friends, going out on the weekends. So when I came to college, I still had that mindset, you know. I just kind of picked fashion because there's really nothing else I could see myself doing. I just think I fell in love with the idea of fashion. You know, I love buying clothes, I love shopping, but I didn't really think about the real side of fashion, that I would have to like work my way up. I don't know, I just feel like I'm a very independent person. I don't feel like that should be something that should make or break you, is if you went to college or not, you know? Talking about this just puts me in this weird mindset. I feel like it just like destroys your body. You're up late, you're eating junk food. That's just not like the kind of life that I want, because I'm a very healthy person. I love working out, and I love doing things that make me happy. And honestly, I never really wanted to go to college in the first place. I just did it, I tried it out, and I just realized, you know what, it's not for me, and it's not for everyone. And I'm not like trying to diss my college at all. It was a great campus, great school. Why am I paying money for this when I could be paying money to travel the world and see the world in a different aspect rather than sitting in a classroom for hours every day. There are some things that I did like about going to college, which was basically just the social aspect of things and going out on the weekends, because you study so much during the week that you're like, oh my gosh, I just need to go out and get blackout. LOL. Like, my family's watching this. I'm not an alcoholic, I promise, but obviously it's college and you're gonna go out on the weekends. But currently I'm at home, I'm working full-time, saving up money so that I can travel, I can move to a big city soon, to be able to afford it. This is key, and if you're not happy doing something, then quit. Do something that makes you happy, you know? Being at home makes me really happy. I have time to do what I want. I'm making money. I'm an artistic person. Like, you don't get that side in college. You're constantly taking tests or quizzes or writing papers, and that's just so not something that I'm into. You know, it's a lot to take in, and I just wanted to create this video because I'm sure a lot of people were like Devon dropped out of college, like, blah blah blah, but you know what, it's what makes me happy, and that's all that matters in life, is what makes me happy. Very fake. It was a very fake life, you know. My school is very big on the Greek life. Like, if you were in a frat or a sorority, like, basically you're nothing, which I think is so shitty. I think the Greek system is so fucked up and stupid. If it's really something you're into, you know, pick a college that's really for you. Find something there that's for you, because if you felt like a robot, I felt like a zombie every day. I was just walking around, I was not myself, you know. I found myself being fake a lot, which I did not like, because that's so not who I am. I'm a very open person, you know. I'm 18, I'm gay, I'm very happy to be gay. Totally going against everything I believe in. Everyone just needs to be themselves, express themselves how they want, you know, love who they want, kiss who they want, have sex with whoever they want. But being down there, I just felt like I was being so fake to myself. To the end, thank you so much. I know this was probably a very long, boring video. I hope it wasn't boring, at least. I hope you all got the gist of why I only lasted a semester in college. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. But yeah, I will continue doing things that make me happy. Make sure to like this video, subscribe if you want. You know, that's not the reason I'm putting videos on YouTube, is for the viewers. I'm doing it for myself. But yeah, follow my social media accounts. I love social media. You know, that's something I'm very, very passionate about, very big on. I will put my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat down below. And last but not least, make America gay again.